Oh, welcome back. Ahem. Let him have it, Phoenix.
To the Kingdom of Geekalon is what we're welcoming you back to. Mm-hmm. You forgot the name of the show. Let's see. It was about 9 o'clock, I believe. I was quietly perusifying, that's reading to you plebes, some papers by the window. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She, too, was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction. Then it was all over. If things occurred as you testified, then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well, defendant. Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. It's about 9 o'clock, I believe. How do you know what time it was? Because I am always abso-positively perfect, you know.
Why?
No, you're not getting away with that. You are so mistrusting, Mr. Lawyer. So, what was the proper term for secretary again? Anyway, Miss May ordered room service for 9 o'clock. It happened soon after the room service arrived. That's what Miss May said too. Press further. True, the bellboy who brought the coffee saw Miss May. But he testified that he did not see you at the time. This is your concern? Silly lawyer, Miss May received the coffee outside the room. The flashback shows it. Of course he could not see me. He would need X-ray vision to pull off something like that. But that bellboy was Superman!
Oh.
Tell us, what were you doing at the time? I was quietly perusifying. That's reading to you plebs.
Pull out the definition of perusifying.
I think it's supposed to be perusing.
Perusing.
Yeah. I don't think perusifying is a word. But let's check.
Yep.
Because I know perusing is a word.
Yeah.
Perusifying. Not many results contain perusifying.
So you're just taking an existing word and just trying.
Literally, the first thing is Turnabout Sisters and then a Tumblr Ask Bluecorp. Yeah, and then if you look under that, it's perusing.
Yeah, sounds about right.
By window, you mean the one directly across from Fane Co. Law offices? Correct. That is the only window you see. And there you were reading. Papers? Correct. The Gatewater is a businessman's hotel, and I am a busy man who had business to do. But you work in this town. Why would you need a hotel?
Really?
Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. A bedlam? It must have been when you attacked, I assume. We see. Continue. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. Okay. I was like, so you were reading your papers until you heard that sound. But of course, I am no snoop, peeping out of windows at night. No snoop, yeah, right. You made a career out of snooping. You fucking Snoopy. Where's Woodstock? It was then that I saw him, spiky-haired man, attacking a woman, long hair. Spiky-haired?
Oh.
I mean, come on, Max. Needless to say, that other man was... It was not! What you just said directly conflicts with Miss May's testimony. Miss May clearly stated that the assailant looked like a girl. I've always been proud of my eyesight, Mr. Lawyer. Just what is your eyesight? Counting both eyes, 40. 40? Don't add them together, that's not how it works. I think the witness is trying to say his eyesight is good. Hey, whose side is the judge on anyway?
Not mine.
And what did you do then? Oh, I called Miss May over at once. She too was surprised, of course. What was Miss May doing at that time? She had just finished watching a soap opera on the TV and was weeping openly. Did you know she had been tapping the Fay office phone? Irrelevant. That has nothing to do with the case at hand. I care not. I will answer the lawyer's bold inquiry. Miss May was acting alone when she tapped the phone of this Fay woman. You'd make a good politician, Mr. White. Ho ho! I know, after all, I am El Presidente. Man, it's hitting a little close to home, isn't it? Oof. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Can you be a little more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course. Comprende, I understand. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left.
Oh.
You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? Are you sure? Blingy blingy. As you know, I am abso-positively perfect. Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this new detail. I mean, I think we know what's going on here.
Yeah, let's pull up that tab.
Boop!
Fuck you!
Wait right there. Mr. White, you've dug your own grave. What is this? You said the victim ran to the left. But that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony, and all you did was flip the flashback image, like I just did now. She clearly stated that the victim ran right. Oh. Oh, it is simple. You have misheard her. I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here, and the victim here. If the victim ran to the left, as you claim she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd? Oh!
Uh-oh, hell yeah.
Very strange. I did see her run to the left, I did.
Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one.
True. He really did see the victim run left. So he did witness the killing. Wait a second. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Miss May says right. Mr. White says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court? Both are right.
Yeah, because if he was in there, she would have ran to the left. But from her perspective, yeah.
Both witnesses are telling the truth, for once. Ha! I doubt it. Rather, that does not clear up the contradiction. There is one scenario that would explain their conflicting accounts. What? Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel. Mr. Wright, what do you mean? I mean that I'm clearly being framed by this guy who actually killed this person. I mean, fucking... Yes, what do you mean? He was not viewing the crime from the hotel. If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been?
Where do you
In
think?
the law offices of Fay & Co., of course. More specifically, he was standing here. Time to show the court where Mr. White was standing. I mean, nope. Yeah. This is where he was. Look. When the victim ran for the door, if he was watching from this point, to him it would appear that she ran to the left. Please, this is no time for jokes and ill taste. That is where the killer was standing. Yeah, exactly, Edgeworth.
Yeah.
Order! Order! I will have order. Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? Rapscallion! The postulations of defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. Ho ho ho! You provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. What now? He's laughing? The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this I apologize. Mr. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more? Ba-ding. Very well. Let's hear your revised testimony. Good luck. You can't fix a broken testimony, buddy. And I'm not your buddy, guy. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left. And then you hit her, savagely. This is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? That does seem to make sense. Will you be cross-examining the witness's testimony? You bet I will. I mean, yeah, Your Honor. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. What do you mean by that? That is what I'm about to explain. You Americans, always so impatient. It does not become you. Are you not American?
Well, I'm so confused. I'm so confused that... What is this world?
Hey, buddy, you're an American too.
Oh, okay.
Neither of you are actually American. Oh. You're Japanese. Eat your hamburgers, Apollo. What do you mean first? First, that is what comes before what happens next. You do speak English, right? Please, sit back, relax. I will try to use simple words for your benefit. First, she ran to the left, and then you hit her savagely. That is what I saw. I didn't hit anyone. Now, Mr. Wright, there's no point hiding things from this court. I'm not hiding anything. Excuse me.
Oh, sorry.
Why would you skip?
My finger just booped.
Mr. Wright, you have been warned. Why is he mad at me? Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. What do you mean next? Next is what comes after first. I know that. And that is all you need to know, Mr. Lawyer. As I said, she turned and made a desperate dash to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. Stop saying it was me. Bling bling. But it was you. Mr. Wright, if you claim that it was not you, then show us proof. I do nothing right, nothing. May I continue? That is what Miss May saw. So each of you saw different parts. Abso-positively. That's right, of course. Where did he pick up that annoying phrase? Anyway, moving along. So you were watching both times? I suppose I was. And please, excuse me for not testifying to this sooner.
What do you think, Phoenix?
I think we've got him right where we want him. He slipped. Let him laugh for now. I'll soon wipe that smile off his face. Alright. So, where is the contraddizione?
Oh god. Let's see.
So I know what it is.
Yeah, I'm honestly completely stumped.
Okay.
Okay.
Again, it was died from a single blow. It doesn't say a single blow in there, but it says a blow.
Okay, then I was just overthinking it.
Welcome to Ace Attorney.
Oh God.
Anytime I say welcome to Ace Attorney, you've just realized a series staple.
Oh boy.
Accidentally overthinking or accidentally underthinking when it tries to be really fucking convoluted. The victim died from a single blow. Oh. What do you have to say to that, Mr. Man? Now's my chance to hit him where it counts. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court you were abso-positively perfect? Gross. Stop making me say that. I will refrain from using this phrase from now on. Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony. The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break.
Ah.
Yes, quite.
Yeah, needs to change. Yeah, cause the witness is pissing his pants.
Yeah. The witness is confused because he's lying. I emphatically request that there be no break, Your Honor. Yeah, we want justice. Don't let him get away.
Oh, hell yeah.
Very well. If the witness would care to revise his testimony. The crowd's on my side. I'm just slipping out of this now, White. Mr. White? Oh, okay. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Then, the next moment, I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you attacked her, but she dodged. And then, she turned and ran for the door. Then you did her in with a single blow. Thwap.
Oh God, that's pathetic.
Notice that now that he's on edge, he's not trying to use any, like, big words.
Yep. I love this line. Thwap indeed.
Thwap indeed.
Alright.
Mr. Your Honor, my stomach, you see, it is hurting. Deal with it. This is almost over. Alright. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. You heard that thing fall? What exactly was that thing? Huh? Oh, that? The glass light stand. Right, the one that had fallen over at the scene.
Phoenix, does something about that strike you as odd?
Yeah, that is odd. I'll press further. Mr. White? Huh, what? You're saying you saw that glass light stand? Yes! Then change your testimony to reflect that. Sorry, my bad. The witness will revise his testimony.
For like the 4th time.
Okay, of course. The light stand was lying on the floor when I looked.
Hold on. Couldn't it really not be? No.
If it was
Yeah, because it...
Can I? Yes. So if it was here,
Yes.
and this is their viewpoint. Yay, now I won't have to edit this in post to show where I'm pointing. Yeah, there's no fucking way he could have seen that.
Yeah.
Except for this piece here, and you wouldn't be able to tell what that is.
Yeah, no.
And that's assuming that the window's low enough.
Yep. I'm presenting that. No, not yet.
Wait, hold on. Let me just make sure, because we're on the right thing, so I'm not going to let you get fucked over on that.
Okay. Okay.
Floor plans is what you need to present. Mr. White, it was impossible for you to have seen that glass stand. What? Look at this photograph. These are the floor plans to the scene of the murder, yes? correct, Your Honor. Now, look. If you were to look through the window at the law office, this is the area you'd be able to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White, what do you have to say to that?
Yeah.
Ridiculosity. Mr. White, if you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards as a glass light stand. So, when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell. The only place you could have seen that from is inside the Fey law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place.
Wow, that face.
I kind of wish they had a separate, like, behind him stand, like, sprite of him, like, hunched over like he was.
Yeah, that would have been nice.
Mr. White? Mr. White? You did it, didn't you? Mr. Your Honor, I miss Mia. Looks like we're about to get our verdict.
I don't have a good feeling about this.
That's far enough, Phoenix Wright. What? I forgot about Edgeworth. Mr. White. I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now?
What? What's going on?
What? I said you should confess your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap.
What? Here I thought he was gonna do a turnabout, like, you know what? I need to prosecute someone. No, like, what the fuck's going on?
The wiretap? Order! Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this. Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I really don't like the way this is headed. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of bluecorp. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Fay. What does that have to do? Your Honor, the question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office and by who? No, you wouldn't. Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Fay's office. Am I correct? Correct! You are most correct, Miles. Give me a break! Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached the Fay & Co. law offices. That is when I saw the accursed light stand. Rubber. Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what all this means, Mr. Edgeworth. Gladly, Your Honor. Bailiff, get me more soda. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand, at the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright would like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer. I see. However, it is a fact that Mr. White had been to the office well before the murder took place. When he went to place the wiretap, he could have seen the glass light stand then.
But could you...
Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed for the baseless conjecture it is. Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretapping. Bling bling! Leave it to me. I feel faint. Again.
Alright.
It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered the Fay & Co. law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. By the way, how funny is it that you said the beginning of September? We're recording this on September 1st.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light stand. So you saw the stand before the night of the incident. This is how you were able to identify what had fallen over, by the sound. Bling bling!
Ugh.
Correct. That is right. I see. Very well, Mr. White. Or Mr. Wright. God damn, your two names are very similar. Have you realized this? You may cross-examine. What am I supposed to do now?
Good luck, Phoenix.
Just remember, I'm here too.
I'm here to support you. That is my role as secondary protagonist.
All right, hold your horses. What do you think this is? Case 3?
Oh.
It was the beginning of September. September! Do you have proof?
Oh.
Miss April May knew the details of Miss Faye's phone conversation. This proves that the wiretap was placed before the murder. Right. I had entered the Fango law offices. Was it really you that went into the office? Or was it Miss May? Unidentified fingerprints several days old were found in the Fango law offices. Those were obviously Mr. White's. I know Edgeworth. He's already run a check on those prints. Dab on the haters. Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went to the Van Gogh law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. Why did you tap Mia's phone? This has no bearing on the current case, Your Honor. Bluecorp is a detective agency of sorts. We have a responsibility to protect client confidentiality. That is when I saw this glass light stand. Why did you notice something as innocuous as a light stand? The light stand was made entirely out of glass. It was quite stylish, so I guess that made a lasting impression on me. Such a beauteous thing deserves attention, does it not? That is all. Damn it! There's nothing there for me to press him on. Well, maybe he's rattled enough that I can bluff something out of him. It was the beginning of September. Just go through it. We've already pressed on all of this. Uh-oh. Don't tell me I've run out of ammo.
Oh no.
Tisk tisk. I'm afraid that's as far as you go, Mr. Wright. The time has come for you to admit your defeat. You fought honorably. This isn't a game, asshole! Dab on the haters. No more. I can't take this anymore. Mr. Wright, are you giving up?
No.
Yes,
Phoenix.
Your Honor.
Huh?
This is you.
Phoenix, over here.
I know that voice.
Oh my god,
Me?
you gotta be shitting me.
She's a spirit medium!
Huh? Never give up, Phoenix.
Mia! Where am I? The waiting lobby. What happened? Oh, right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating.
You're finally awake.
Ah!
Passes out again. Hey, Phoenix. That's no way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me. What?
You're... Maya?
Didn't you know the Fae women have strong psychic powers? When you accepted your defeat in court, it appears that was enough of a shock to awaken Mia's true powers. Maya's true powers.
So, Maya is channeling you, Mia? Ghosts are real? Souls
right.
exist?
That-
Wait, which god did you see? I have so many questions about the afterlife right now. Oh my god. Hey. Stop with the existential crisis.
That's right. I am Maya, but I'm also Mia.
You are Legion?
Now, I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up. You can't either. That's what I came here to tell you.
She gave up multiple times in the detention center. She thought everyone abandoned her. But
We don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen. You've already won.
huh? No, I'm pretty sure I lost.
You have that receipt in the court record, right?
Yeah. The one you wrote Maya on.
Phoenix. Wright wrote that, not me.
So what do I do with it?
Look at the front of the receipt.
The front? All right. Receipts have two sides. Yes, that is what this whole case hinged on.
You're shit.
Nobody ever turned the receipt over.
Oh my god.
Looks like it's from a famous department store. 1 million. It's like $1,000. Wow, big spender. Item. Glass light stand. Date of purchase. September 4th. September 4th.
That's right, Phoenix. I bought that stand the day before I was killed.
Whoa.
Now, what did Mr. Wright say in his testimony?
It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. He said he saw that stand the week before the murder.
There you go. I think the court is about to reconvene. Go do it, Phoenix. You know you're innocent. Now you just have to prove it.
Right. Wait, Mia, quick question. If we were like to kiss, say hypothetically, would that mean that I'm kissing you or kissing Maya or both or... Alright, see you later, Phoenix. Wait, no! Receipt updated in the court record. I heard that squeak.
This is so...
I heard that...
This game's ridiculous.
I told you, nobody's competent. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Is the defendant rather, are you alright, Mr. Wright? Yes. Sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now. Then let's start where we left off. I don't know why, but that thing with his hand behind his back and the teeth, he just looks like a Soul Eater character in that one specific pose. Your Honor, there is nothing to go back to. The cross-examination of Mr. Wright is finished. All that is required now is for you to pass judgment on the defendant, Phoenix Wright. Your Honor, please, give me one more chance. I promise you, this is the last time I'll ask you. But, as Mr. Edgeworth has noted, the trial is more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on this matter? Dab on the haters. I say let us give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance.
Oh, you cocky motherfucker.
Dab on the haters. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. And we will do this cross-examination next time.